Ooh. 1,400 Dark Elves. Okay. This is going to be an entirely different proposition. Why are you 1,400 Dark Elves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What's that? Okay. I don't get why you're so expensive. Dark Elf Lineman, Dark Elf Lineman, 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 Lineman. Blitzer, 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 Blitzer. What am I missing here? Why is this team so expensive? Possibly just because it's full of positionals, maybe? Strip ball block. We get 65k to spend. I'm just going to take a keg. We've got 2 guards. Thank God we've picked up some guard. And a smattering of block. Two assistant coaches. Oh yeah, he might have coaches and stuff. Yeah, that's fair. We'll go on receiving the ball. Yeah, I suppose 3 rerolls. It's 13 players. That's the kicker. It's that. It's 3 rerolls, Uppo, and 30. Yeah, and the 13th player. That's why it's expensive. Because this could be 11 players and 140 TV down, or turn those 140 TV into skills, of which you could have randomed some. That could be 14 skills, right? Imagine piling 14 skills onto this. So basically everyone has 2 more skills. That'd be a lot, wouldn't it? Wotan says, how's the food in Spain? So, when I went to Spain, I found a local McDonald's which served beer. McDonald's served beer. Amazing. I also found a local Domino's which did all you could eat for €6. Boy, did they regret that. We kind of need to put 9 players across the line of scrimmage here, just for playing across the line of scrimmage. Do we want to surf that one or that one? I think we want to go for that one, so let's go with that out of the way. Let's swap that around. Swap that around. At least we get a bonehead there. And then I want to put 2 people here and here to make sure we can get stuff. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1. No, that's a problem. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Yeah, that unlocks everything I need. Oh, there we go. That unlocks everything I need. Andy, when did I become American? Yeah.
It's just for all the marbles. It's hotter than the 4th of July out here, and these crews are putting on a tremendous display.
That's why I give Rat Ogre's guard. They're very good at killing things. We'll try and surf that next. Hello, Hype. Hello, Jenny. Congratulations.
Why, you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Let's put you there. There we go. Right. Blitz this. For fuck's sake. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay, that works. Sort of. Just make this a bit wider. Turn. So, back to the Blood Bowl stories. I played 6 games of Blood Bowl. Game 1, we drew people, you may remember these, you may know these people. We drew a illegal procedure, which is a procedure illegal or something, which are a Spanish online Blood Bowl team. And I drew a guy called Andre. He's reasonably good. Reasonably for him, and it was weird because I was playing Khorne and he was playing Khorne. Game 1 rolls around, I receive, and after a lot of pushing, basically nobody died other than my will to get anything done. And on turn 7, I needed to score, and unfortunately I rolled double skulls. Presidio illegal, yes, that's the one, Rochelle, yeah, and I didn't score. He didn't score either, but nobody scored. Yes, Gunnar, that's the correct team. And so I was 0-0, but I'd received. And in the second half, Andre got a few removals and was able to sneak in a fairly safe 1-0 win. So game 1, I lost. However, looking down the line, my 3 compadres, let's call them amigos, my 3 amigos, 2 of them won a game and the other one drew a game. Is it my go or his go? It is his go, right? Yeah, it's his go because the clock's there. And we therefore won the round. So I lost, but we had draw, win, win on the other tables, and therefore we won the round. There we go. We got a win against the Spanish, and I was delighted. My teammates were less cross with me than I thought they would have been, and ultimately it was a win, right? So, woo! Win. Game 2 rolls around and I'm playing Necromantic. And my team had done no damage pretty much in the first game. And I was a bit concerned because, you know, no damage is not really where you want to live. You want to live in a world where you're ripping things apart. More Spanish players. Oh, shit. I get to receive. Things are going well. Blitz. Oh, dear. He blitzes and his blitz kills one of the Chaos Warriors, or the Bloodseekers. So I'm immediately down to 3 Bloodseekers. I haven't got Apothecary, it's just dead. It's just dead, Jim. And I thought, oh no, please no, this is not good. This is not good. However, his blitz, he pushes quite a few players into base-to-base contact, so I get quite a few hits. I kill a Flesh Golem that doesn't regen. I kill a Wolf that doesn't regen. Things are looking up. And I think, okay, we got this. And over the following 3 turns, I punch him a bunch of times and kill stuff, none of it regens, and he punches me and nothing happens. Which is quite a good trade if you Khorne. And over the first 3...
Jenny,
by the start of his turn 4...
I need to catch up on things. 1. Has Andy bought Megatron a pony yet? 2. Has Andy killed any more puppies? 3. Has Andy gone to court yet for crimes against Toast? 4. Has Andy's microwave committed
No, none of these things have happened. Let me make before we continue the Blood Bowl stories. Let me make the ball safe. Right, we're going to operate a ball safe policy here, and we are going to operate that ball safe policy whether I like it or not. What are we blitzing? What are we blitzing here? Right, we got 2 dice there, but what are we blitzing? 3 dice on this blitzer, maybe? Maybe? That's probably the play, isn't it? Or we protect this. Yeah, we protect. We'll protect. Okay. So we're pausing on, it was turn 4 and I'd killed a bunch of stuff, but we don't know what stuff yet. Oh, okay. Rolls the 1. I'll do. Turn. Okay, so back to me. I had killed a bunch of stuff. When we looked in the Dead in Engine box, I killed 6 things that hadn't regened and 1 thing that had. He had 3 zombies and a white on the field at the start of his turn 4. Things that were dead included both werewolves, neither had regened. The ghoul doesn't have regen, that was dead. And I looked at them, I was like, hang on, there's no agility 3 left. It's all dead. Suffice to say, I scored on my drive on turn 8. And then I was like, hang on, you've only got movement 4, agility 2 agility 4 pieces. Agility 2? Agility, yeah, whatever. 4 plus. And so we won that game 3-0. It wasn't a game. And I felt really bad for him. And then I remembered. No, I actually did, because he was really unlucky. But I felt really good. I felt really good for me. But it was just one of those like, oh my god, this is brutal. This is so brutal. Oh, where are you coming from? Hello. Sorry, mate. Also, AndyDavo. Get fucked. Well, not quite like that, Cheeky Jimmy. No. There was more empathy. So yeah, game 2 I won. And then when I looked around a little bit more, I realised that my teammates had all won their games, and we'd won that round quite convincingly. And I have to admit, the teams in round 2, the coaches in round 2, all of them, they were really interesting to play. And I thought, yeah, it was a really nice round 2. Round 3 rolls around. And bearing in mind, it's a 4-round first day and a 2-round second day. So we've won, the team have won both games. I'm on board 3, I think. Board 2. I think actually one of my teammates drew one of the games, I think. But yeah, I'm on board 3. And I wonder if we can get a surf on this witch elf. I think we can. I think she can get boned. But match 3 rolls around. More corn. I'm like, are you kidding me? More corn. More corn? More corn. How are we playing into more corn? How? Okay, you're not moving. Okay, you're also not moving. Ugh. Yay! I don't think it's a safe idea Right, I could put that there. I could. I'm not going to. But I could put that there. I think we have to make a cage there. And I think you're going to go and stand there. Yep. 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 And yep. There we go. Waiting for the apothecary. Apothecary deployed. Player still dead. I think I'm going to leave those there. There we go. You'll go. So, match 3 was more Khorne, and I receive again. It turns out Khorne receiving, you'd think would do a lot of damage. Not so much. And I ended up having to... I got sacked, which was a shame, after failing to pick the ball up a lot of times in a row. And then one of the Chaos Warriors picked the ball up, sorry, one of the Bloodseekers picked the ball up, and I ended up, or caught a bouncing ball, and I had to make a potato play here, which was a 4+ dodge with dodge, and I made it, and I made the 2 go for it, and I scored. And I was like, holy Jesus Christ, we managed to score a touchdown in reasonably fortuitous circumstances. And then in the second half, my team went and folded, and it was a draw. And it was all right. So game 3 ended. I drew. My teammates was a win, and a draw. We won the round. We are now 3 wins out of 3. Yeah. But I was on 1-1-1. Probably not the strongest record I was hoping for, but yeah, we'd beat the Spanish 3 times in 3. And frankly, I was starting to enjoy it. I was starting to be like, yeah, we're doing well here, guys. We are managing to slay anything that the Spanish have thrown at us, and it's just looking red and rosy. It's great. Round 4. I then play another Khorne team. I receive. This is weird. Like four receives out of 4. Fucking brilliant. They get perfect defense, and they choose to push into my team. And I've got players like from about here all the way across to here, and they put players here. And on the receive, I surf one of their strength 4 Bloodseekers. They then go for a counter surf, which is quite complicated and needs quite a lot of dice. Don't make it, but then themselves leave themselves fairly open to being surfed. So I surf a couple more. They then go and double down on the surfing, and we have a surf war in the sideline here. I'm already 3 up, and to say that it goes well for me is probably an understatement. I think we get 9 players. Yeah, I know, like, I just couldn't not surf. I was like, oh my god. And one of the players we surfed was lying down 4 squares out, because we had that much dominance. I was able to, like, ping-pong stuff, and we generated a cheeky surf, which I was pleased with. I was quite pleased with that, finding that.
Lev, I think that is described.
So, suffice to say, we basically sort of murderized the team, and in the second half, he goes for a quick 2-turn score against the sidelines. He gets stuck, and then I stop him on the first turn. He has his second turn. My second turn, I surf the ball carrier, and 2 other players, I think. Ball gets bobbled over to here, and on turn 10, he says, I'm done. I was quite pleased. I was quite pleased. I think that's the descriptor, isn't it, Raffers? I was quite pleased. And so that was a 3-0 win. Best serve ever was 6-1. Yeah, it was a lot. Like, he just went for all the players, and it didn't work. It felt like quite a an all-in stratagem. That's fine. And I also, your humility itself. I feel like you're mocking my humility attempt. But what I'm trying to get over is they went for an all-in play and it didn't work. Now, I did wonder afterwards whether or not they went for the all-in play because it was game 4, or they went for the all-in play because, I mean, I was quite tired at the end at the start of game 4. I was like, Jesus, this is, yeah. And so they might have just gone, fuck it, to game 4, let's go. And they went in, and it didn't work. All right. So how are we going to deal with this problem? Where's the ogre going? I think putting the ogre near the ball is probably a really good move because it's got guard. There we go. And it was stupid over there. Okay, so we didn't get what we needed. Did we get what we deserved? Maybe. Push you. Where's the ball going? Because there's kind of a nice, like, it could go there, couldn't it? Oh, she's dead. Has to go kind of there. There we go. That in there. That's a interesting square. That's quite an interesting square, actually. Oh, fuck. Nope. No. So back to the story. We managed to win the round, and at the end of day 1 I'd won my game, so I was 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, and my teammates, one was on 4 wins out of 4, one was on 3 wins and a draw, and one was on 3 draws and a win, which I thought was, yeah, it was pretty good, right? We were 4 out of 4 wins, and we were actually top out of 78 teams. I think 78 teams, 76 teams, we were top. Nobody else had managed to win all 4 games. And going in, I thought, Jesus Christ, this is supposed to be really high standard. And I'd played 2 pretty good players and 2 all 4 players were good, and then 2 were really good. That's the way I'm trying to phrase it. 2 were definitely very strong, and 2 were they were all decent players. And then I was told, well, come back tomorrow. If we can win 1 round and draw 1 round, we've won the whole thing. And if we draw both rounds, I think we're in the top 3. And if we lose and draw, we're probably in the top 10, top 5. And if we lose and lose, we're probably in the top 10. And I thought, yeah, that's pretty good. But I'd like to win it. Round 5 comes around. Bearing in mind, we beat 4 Spanish teams out of 4. Round 5. And I can see, when I get there on day 2, the admins have all been talking in the corner. And they keep pointing at our table and talking and pointing and talking. And all I can sort of decipher is, I think the Spanish have had enough of sending Spanish coaches at us. So they decide to cheat. They send in the French. And the French teams, as maybe you may or may not know, the French teams are generally pretty good at Blood Bowl. They're arguably one of the 3 strongest nations in the world. And so I look at the French team and I think, yeah, this is good. This is a fairly strong French team. We're gonna have to work our little socks off to do this. He said the French, they can only go backwards. Well, what actually happened was I got given Underworld. And Underworld are not like Blood Bowl 3 Underworld, which don't exist, or Frumble Underworld. Underworld at tabletop are a fouling team, which is very good at getting good results. They're a very strong team at Underworld tabletop. And it was Underworld with Morg. Oh no, that was round 6. Round 5 was the French. And I was playing against Dark Elves. And for the first time, I didn't receive. The Dark Elf coach received.
Please, no,
And the Dark Elf coach played here and sort of went sideways and backwards and backwards and sideways. And if it wasn't for a small amount of surfing, we would have had a bit of a trouble. And it got to here where we got the ball into here on turn 6. And he put the ball on a witch elf here. I wish I could draw it, but I couldn't. I should have taken a photograph of it. And it looked safe. And I said, I think there's 2 dice on the ball here. And he's like, nah, it's inside a cage. The problem was the cage was connected at one point. Not the actual cage itself, but a feature of the cage. And I was able to block something and fill in a square, then run around the side and blitz something, and then using another connection point, surf the ball. And I eventually surfed the ball, and we stopped them scoring, which was wonderful. And my teammates, 2 of their drives got stopped. I stopped my drive, and the guy sat next to me stopped their drive. So nobody scored on their offense, I believe, in the first half. In the second half, I was able to turn that round and turn it into a win. The guy next to me and the guy next to them drew, I think, and then the end table was going in, and we were looking like we were going to get a draw. So it looked like we were going to win the round. All that needed to happen was a load of non-nonsense. Unfortunately, non-nonsense happened, and we got a draw. So we drew against the French, which was a bit of a shame, because it looked like we were going to win that game. But what it did do was it meant that we knew exactly what we needed to do moving forwards. All we had to do was win round 6. Right, not a difficult concept, just go and win round 6, everything's fine. What are we on, turn 5? There we go. You go stand there. You go stand there. That ball looks a lot safer than it did a second ago. Then we can blitz here. Oh, that's a shame. Haha. Okay, never mind. Never mind and never mind. So, never mind. Never mind. So, we drew round 5. But I did play against one of the best French Dark Elf coaches that they'd got. And I got a win, so I was pleased. He was also a really nice guy. In the round 6, we played against Underworld. And it was the Italians. So again, the Spanish had given up sending Spanish people at us. We beat all them, so it was just the Italians. And the Italians knew that they needed to draw the round, win the round to win the tournament. We knew we needed to win round to win the tournament. And in the first half, I receive against Underworld, and I score on turn 8. Everything's fine. In the second half, we're trundling down the field, and he scores in 2 turns. We get the ball back, and I'm like, we're going to score. We're going to win this game 2-1. It'll all be fine. I trundle down the field, and then on turn 6, a 1 in 81 happens, leaving Morg based against the ball. If I don't hit the 1 in 81, I can surf Morg, and everything's fine, and we will just definitely win the game. And at that time, my dice decide to be a bit dickheadish. We hit a 1 in 81. We don't surf Morg. We have to argue over the ball. And on the final turn, the following sequence of play happens. I run with the ball here. I make a cage, literally stood about there. And it's an X-shaped cage. A gutter runner then 2 dice uphills my Chaos Warrior. Rolls a POW. Gets to follow up. A goblin then runs around here, dodges in, because there's a player here. 1 dice POWs my ball carrier down. And then the ball bobbles a bunch of times. It's caught by his gutter runner that has moved. Thank God. My Chaos Warrior that got knocked over punches the gutter runner in the face on 3 dice, rolls a POW, and the ball bobbles onto the guy that knocked over, doesn't catch it. It bobbles onto the guy that hasn't moved yet, fails to catch. It bobbles back onto the Chaos Warrior that has moved. The assist guy that stood up to give the Chaos Warrior 3 dice. He catches it. We think to ourselves, oh dear, that's turn 16, that's GG, it's game over. I turn to my colleague and say, hang on, can you re-roll a dice roll that you've succeeded? Can you re-roll a dice? Because I've caught the ball. I didn't want to catch the ball. I've got loads of players that are free. Can I re-roll that? My opponent's like, oh, I don't know. All of my teammates immediately like, yes, yes, yes. And I'm like, well, I don't want to take that. Yeah, I think that's true. But it's probably unfair to say, well, that's what the answer is. So we call a ref over. The Spanish get involved. The Spanish. It turns out you can re-roll a dice roll that you have succeeded so long as you didn't use a skill re-roll. Well, I didn't. I used a team re-roll. I want to use a team re-roll, so it's fine. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, no, you're not allowed to refuse it. Oh dear. A head injury on a witch elf. And I think we have to take the 2 dice here. So there's... Oh, this isn't as safe as it looks, is it? Because... Yeah, well, at least it's now 2 into 3. There we go. Jesus Christ. He's going to have no team left. We'll end turn here. Pause, waiting for opponent reconnection. Okay, have a break. So I don't win my game. I get a draw. I look to the table next to me. My team is drawing. I look one to the end. They finished. Oh, I think that's a... Oh, no, he's back. No, he's back. He loses. And then the first table, they also lose. So unfortunately... Oh, they conceded. Unfortunately, we lose the round, which means on day 2 we drew round 5, we lost round 6, and therefore we didn't do very well. Oh, that's good. So we finished 4th, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, finished 4th. It's not a terrible first skill. Okay, so we'll give you block at some point. Hey, Haffen, thank you very much indeed. Wowzers, 5 months. And Kerfy, thank you very much indeed. So it turns out that the Spanish were only able to stop me by sending in the French, who fought us to a standstill. And then when they'd retreated and we got given another team to play against, we played against the Italians and they beat us. But yeah, never mind. So it was a really good tournament. What I would say to the tournament organisers is a couple of things. One, I thought it was really well run. They gave free drinks all weekend, which was amazing. They gave us food on both days. They gave us breakfast on one of the days. And there was a lot of space. It was like nice and sat down, and everyone was really friendly. So the whole thing was really well done. Free drinks good. Yeah. So it was really good, right? No joking around. It was really good. So well done to the Spanish. No, not free beers, no. Whoops. But did you get homemade cakes? No. We did not get homemade cakes. Imagine losing to the French. You sound like a proper Brit. Yes. Kerfy, thank you very much indeed. 15 months. Booyah. It is free sangria. Nope. I didn't see sangria all weekend. We didn't lose to the French, we drew to the French. Right, next game. Game 10, I think. We've now entered silver. Things have got serious. And we're playing against, I think that's Dark Elves. It's Alaric, and they look Dark Elfish to me. Yeah, they're Dark Elfish.
Yep, I'm flying through the air. This is not good.
Okay, so we've got 3 blitzers, a 4th blitzer without dodge, 2 Witch Elves with no skills, a Wang with... what skill's that? Pass. A wrestle, a dodge... a block, and a wrestle. Okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Let's have a cheerleader. It's slightly less likely. And we've got a tackle, because we randomed it, 2 guards. The Rat Ogre's nearly getting ready to take block or claws. Probably block. Yeah, probably block. Whoops. There we go. Let's go. We'll receive, please. Oh, the boat. Oh, the boat. Why do people boat? Why? Why can't you be imaginative? Eric says, how are the Renegades going? I think the Renegades are going all right. Right, we want to keep hold of the tackle guy because that'll be important to keep a tackle dude in and around the mix. Keep you there. Ooh, you've got an assassin. Ah, you also have no shame. Exciting times. And where's the tackle guy gone? There he is. Right, so we've got 3 dice there, 3 dice there, 3 dice there. We have to open with the ogre. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go! I've seen Skaven Guide suggested setups. Gunnar, what's wrong with my Skaven Guide suggested setups? Have you been smoking the Kool-Aid? Keep you still. I think the next thing to do is pick it up, actually. Yep. The next thing to do is indeed pick it up. And if we run you to there, blitz with tackle. Yeah. Take you there. There we go. I'm not convinced Imaginative is up to any other than boat. Well, I think it's all about what you're attempting to achieve on defense, right? So if you're the Dark Elves and you're saying, the thing I'm going to achieve on defense is be strong in the middle and I'm going to be annoying. I'm not going to try and attack the ball in any way. I'm just going to stay here and force you to pick a sideline. Then yeah, well done. You'll have achieved that. If you want to be able to maximize some blitz equity, and it's definitely worse now than it was in Blood Bowl 2, then the setup you're going for is terrible. My poor renegade orc. He can summon my... Smoking Kool-Aid, you mean drinking? No, I didn't, no. If that's what I said, no. I was referencing another streamer that said their setup was shit. Can't wait to use... Oliver, do you like to use the boat when he beats you on Monday? Oh, God, yeah. I can't believe I've not talked about that. Now we've covered the important stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to announce. And this is a proper announcement, not one of my fake announcements. This is a real announcement. If you have not been in Discord, you won't know about this. On Monday, I'm going to play against the world's best player using my World Cup team and his World Cup team. So, stay tuned for what can only be described as World Cup madness. No, not madness, but like a lot of cool World Cup stuff. Let's get me ogre in there. Now you've got 1 assist, I've got 1. That is a bit of a shame. Alrighty then. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that actually. Blitz. So hang on. Push that, pushes it there. Pushes it again, it pushes it there. But I haven't filled in that square. Hang on. That's there. Then she goes there. No, that's no good. That's no good. Right, we'll leave that square open for being able to do something. Oh, shit. Huzzah. Now punch that in the face. You know what? I don't like leaving a cage corner open, so we'll just end turn that. There we go. It's going to be played on Fumble because Blood Bowl 3 doesn't contain anything that we would need to be able to do that. So it's taking place on Fumble. At about 7:30, I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to message him. I'm not sure what time we've set. I think it's 7:30 UK time. I think. Get Helen and I'll commentate on it. So I'm going to do something slightly different, Bam Bam, which is that we're going to play the game, and then, and this is the bit I think is the most exciting about the whole thing, we're then going to watch it back as a couple, and we're going to talk about it and do a replay analysis on the game. So you're going to hear Oliver's thoughts and point of view on the game, and you're going to hear my thoughts and point of view on the game. Yeah, we're going to play Fumble and Chill, yeah. As a couple. Yeah. That's annoying. That's annoying. So I don't know, is anyone interested in that? Because if people actually kind of think, oh, that might be exciting, I might do World Cup Mondays, where I'm going to try and do something World Cup related every week. Considering it is kind of a big thing. And what better way to start off with playing against the best player in the world? Hendy, I never actually bloody released it. I didn't realise the World Cup was happening while I was in Spain. I've got all the stuff recorded and didn't fucking release it on time. I was so cross when I was like, what do you mean it's happening then? I must have wasted 15 hours, 20 hours on that. Really cross. So if that goes there, let me get both of these. I think the answer's yes. All right, well, let's not try. Could stand one there. All right, let's go for the surf. All right, 1, 2. Ball carrier to block. Surf. The witch elf knocking around the place, isn't there? Yep. That poor line rat's going to get punched in the face. Turn. That's the content I crave no more than you trolling your cooking. Yeah. Andy is the best player in Andy's bedroom. Pedro, I'm definitely the best player in this room. This room is also only about 1 meter square. Yeah, I think that's the sort of stuff I'm going to try and do a bit more, which is I'm going to have to move into Fumble Universe because Blood Bowl 3 just doesn't support almost any of the stuff that I actually want to do, which is really annoying. J-Lev circles and letters. Right, what have we actually done here? Have we surfed anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. We've done something. We've surfed something, haven't we? Yeah. Surfed a blitzer. As long as you don't play sideways. Don't know. How was the Bilbao tournament? Oklahoma, it was very good, thank you. I have done a like 3 minutes ago, Davo. How about a prediction? Would you guys like a prediction? We can do a prediction for you. Hang on. Start prediction. Right, this one's going to be a quick prediction. What will the halftime score be? And it's only be 2 minutes because I don't want to give you 5 minutes on this. Because I think 5 minutes is overly generous.
I can do this all day.
Right, that gets you off the floor. Hello, Qual. If that doesn't bonehead, we've got some exciting times in front of us. If it boneheads, we've got some very boring times in front of us. Push you off as well. And we'll try and get the other one on the other big guy up on the on his feet as well. Not long left on the prediction, ladies and gentlemen. Not long left on your prediction. Apothecary deployed. And I don't like the idea of blitzing here because we get to stand next to the assassin, and that is just terrible news. And turn. That's not good. Oh shit, that's really bad. Oh dear. Just unplug the mouse from its charge port. There we go.
Just gonna play bully ball, off the pitch?
Yes. This is really bad. How did this happen? I started doing predictions is what happened here. Qual, I'm very well. Thank you very much indeed for the sub. Oklahoma says, haven't played your team, but on Sunday morning your opponent was really excited about the game. Oh, Oklahoma, were you at the Bilbao tournament? Very kind scatter for me, I think. A very kind scatter for me. I've gone and done my World Cup roster, and I've changed from the 3 reroll build to the 2 reroll build. Not because I think... Well, I mean, I think it is slightly stronger, but because you just have to play with block on the big guy, I think. Curfew says, screw me prediction. Don't worry, we're still going to win. We'll be fine. Have faith. I need you to have faith. Oh, Zyko was the French guy playing Orcs, right? Yeah. He was a really nice... I liked him a lot. He was a really cool guy. Alright, get you off the floor. Okay, follow up. As long as the ogre... Ooh. Okay. So we're going to blitz here to try and push that off the field. That's going to be the play. There's 2 dice there. Massively want to stick the ogre against the edge of the field, but I don't think I have much of a choice. In which case, you're going to stand up. Let's hear. That's fine. That's 1. No. That's 2. It's dead, Jim. Where are we going to put this ball? I kind of think I'm going to leave it there. We means I can do something with you. You there. Put you there. Put you there. There we go. Is that rock solid? No. Is it reasonable? Maybe. Is it better than most of the other squares I could have put it in, like over here? Absolutely. Arctic Antarctic wins. Thank you very much indeed. It was really nice to see you at the Devotational. Thank you very much indeed for the Prime. Psh. Curfew says I'm a big Kiss fan. I'm more of a, like, into hugs, really, I think. It's a shame the Minotaur doesn't have a guard. Never mind. STX999, thank you very much indeed for 13 very unlucky months. Wait, what? Time to crack out the emergency Toblerone. There's not much left of it. Ah. Aha. Right. Time for the witch elf to... Oh. Roll a dodge. Oh. Or not. Ha ha ha! There we go. Get stabbed by a foot, Davo. Yeah, the stab was a bit of a weird roll, wasn't it? It didn't look like a stab. It looked like a blitz or a block. I'm going to have to eat some more of this emergency Toblerone. It's starting to melt.
Hey Davo, glad to see you are back. How did you cope with the withdrawal symptoms from not having Nando's? What was in that Toblerone?
Nearly there. Got it. Okay. This is really naughty, isn't it? Oh god, it is really naughty. How have I got myself into this situation of being really naughty again? I feel like I've gone and done a bunch of things and made some life choices that I think really I shouldn't have made. What are we on? One reroll. Okay, well, let's go and score. Let's just score. There we go. Is that a nougat sucking? Yes, it is. Antic, thank you very much indeed for 11 months. And I saw Day Day nearly made me spit out my 2 squares of Toblerone at once, which I should never have put in my mouth. That was way too much Toblerone for one human to ingest. Thank you very much indeed for 29 months.
Day_day 95 to 100.
How many players have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, Distorter. I found on holiday the greatest toaster in the world, by the way. It's a toaster that you put the toast in and then you close it like a clamshell and then you press a button, it toasts it and it tells you when it's done and it pops it out again. And then on the side of it, there's like this drawer and you can just put stuff in it like eggs, bacon, hash browns, and you close the door and then you open it again and it cooks it. I can't believe it. I was amazed. I was like, I'm having one of those. I can't wait. AndyDavo, Strangle Bowl Corn, 1150, 5 primary and 1 secondary or 6 primary. My thoughts are block on 2 seekers. Oh, don't take corn to Strangle Bowl. That's not a good idea. Antic says it's called an oven. It is kind of an oven, yeah. No. It's a special type of oven. Don't mock me. I was looking at the VOD with poll results and you were making fun about my answers. What do you mean, Nas? Hey, Ironside. Do you want to keep it settling the little one off to sleep while you watch the stream? Ironside, I nearly atted you the other day because the person that called you out for being polite and nice, someone else was nice to them. And they didn't magically call that person out. In fact, they said, thank you very much. I kind of felt like double standards. That's what it felt like. Yeah, it felt a lot double standards, yeah. Oh well. Never mind. So the assassin is an absolute tinker. Ooh, random bonus casualty. How many rerolls we got? 2. What? Oh, you... Oh, fuck. There's something in front of the... Oh, fuck. Whoops.
We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
The little thing hiding behind the big thing. It happened in Blood Bowl 2. It now happens in Blood Bowl 3. Woohoo! Never mind. Never mind. You mean you still don't like you? No, I don't like rotating the camera. I don't do that very often. Oh well, never mind. Hello, Tim Dog. Four plus does, you know. I'd already clicked it though, L plate. I should play Blood Bowl 3 sideways. Ooh. You animal. I'm kind of okay with it playing like this. That happens from time to time. And it happens mostly because I wasn't paying full attention, right? If I've been paying full attention, that doesn't happen. Never mind. Right, so we want to get the tackle player on the field. I really do actually want to put this player on the field. Oh. Oh, okay. You. Okay. So I don't want to let him assassinate one of my two big guys. So we'll put the big guy with big guy in the middle. Naz, sorry, I missed what you were talking about. What did you mean? Sorry. That let you put 12 on the pitch. Is that right? It made me take one off. You can't seemingly swap someone directly. You have to put them on the field, then take someone else off. It's two separate actions rather than it being one action. You can swap with someone. Maybe you can, J-Lev. That defeated me, though. Oh, you said sign away. Oh, that was you. Okay. Yes, yes. I remember reading that. If you haven't seen the output of the poll, there is a video on there. I believe it's on the landing page on my YouTube at the moment. L-Plate, to go back to your 5 and 1, if you are playing 5 and 1, I think I'd go 5 block and probably a sure hands. And then play 2 rerolls. So block all 4 strength 4 things, block the big guy, take sure hands on one of the pestigores, and then you're done. Can't take 2 more. Oh my god. What rule set is this? Don't take Khorne to that. That is an atrocious place to take Khorne. Like, it's atrocious. It's an interesting rule set, but it's not. You can't play Khorne. You can't really play anything that doesn't start with a smattering of skills. Something like Norse, Dwarves, they're both pretty decent places to start there. You're giving someone a practice game. Oh, and they are choosing to take Khorne. Oh no, you're taking Khorne. Right, gotcha. I understand now. You've only got Khorne, so you have to play them. Right. Right, okay. Now I understand. Amazon's would actually be a really good pick for that rule set. 2 wrestle, 2 guard, 2 block. Done. Move on. Amazons would fit into that rule set really well. Right, so we're blitzing with the Minotaur. Don't need to now do anything because you've got 2 dice. Bonus. So there's 2 dice there. That gives me 2 dice there. Assassin does not have any fun skills. One, two, three, 4. Oh, there's 2 dice on the ball. Well, there's 1 dice on the ball. Do I want to take a dice on the ball? No, I want to get the big guy involved. There we go. And the Rataga has guard, so we get to put guard on everything. Boom! That's really strong. Because if we'd have left the big guy over here, next turn the big guy would have done nothing, and we'd have been a player down. All dwarf players are screaming for a redraft. I'm kind of really split on redraft, because if you redraft, like, the rule set was built with redraft in mind. It's the core balance mechanic, because the idea is that you play 15 games and maybe you play 30 games, but you don't play 75 games where you redraft every 15, right? It's not supposed to be played to 75 to 100 games. If you don't put redraft in and leave it as it is right now, then teams that have played 30, 40, 50 games become a little bit silly. I looked up Page streaming earlier, and he's got a Croxigor with block, dodge, stand firm, and defensive. Blodge, defensive, strength 5, stand firm. Like, that's dumb. That's not supposed to exist. Yeah, and he's 80 games in. And you can't therefore claim that the ladder is competitive when teams like that, when they shouldn't exist. Imagine a defensive with death roller, defensive and block. Yeah? There's loads of teams and players that just shouldn't exist. The top Chaos team has 100-ish games. Yep. There's a lot of teams and players in K and whatever that are... Yeah, I sort of talked a little bit about it at the start of the stream, where I said that the current ladder isn't... it's not a competitive ladder because teams like that exist. They shouldn't exist. Like, period. They just shouldn't exist. And I think until Cyanide realise this and fix it, we're not going to be we're going to be no better off. Right, let's see if we can do something here. So I need to put the Witch Elf in that square there. Oh, you're going to shadow. All right. but the only way to get to Masterclass is to play 100 games. Yep. So the current ladder system is just stupid, which is what I was heavily tilting at the start of the stream. I don't for 1 second think of the current ladder as a competitive environment where the best players are at the top of the ladder. I think that the ladder is an environment where the people with the most free time are at the top of the ladder. It's not mutually exclusive, right? You can be, oh dear, you can be a good player with lots of free time. That's okay. What's that? It's a witch elf. Never mind. Oh, that's 2 dice. That's... yeah, let's punch that in the face. There are enough Chaos Teams to prevent 4,000 TV teams. No, there aren't. I played against a defensive role it was impossible to take out. Yep. I've been kind of semi-loath to tell everyone how to break the ladder, but it's not difficult. And I wouldn't be the only person to tell people how to break the ladder if someone was so inclined. But ultimately, if you want to get to Master's rank, all you need to do is roll a dwarf team, then give no shits at all about the record at all, and every time a Longbeard levels, random it. Random in strength tree, random in the strength tree, random in the strength tree. Keep doing it until you've got a big chunk of God and Almighty Blow as their first skill. When you've done that, you'll then have a team which has got 100 TV less than it should have, and at that point you can keep going, and you can keep randoming if you were so inclined. And if you can save enough team value, because the way the game matches you, which is SR to SR, with TV as seemingly the second match point, if I'm playing you and we're both silver and you get 100k of inducements, as dwarves, take a bribe, death roller. Oh look, you've destroyed my team. Move on with your life. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, game over. I absolutely think you can fairly comfortably and easily grind to Master's rank with an average skill level. I don't think Masters is a reflection of coaching ability at all. I think it's a reflection... it can be a reflection of coaching ability, but I think it's very heavily a reflection of a free time. That's the same as Blood Bowl 2, though. The top of CCL was a massive 100-game kill stack. It wasn't always, but I can kind of take your point, Andy, that sometimes it was. But what I would say is that this time round, while one team in 10 or two teams in 10 might have been the absolute top scumbag teams, like the 100-game plus teams, and in Blood Bowl 2 towards the end, a small selection might be, like Paige used to play a ridiculous number of games, but he was in the minority. By the time this season ends, it will be the minority of teams that have played 40 or 50 games and got to the top level. When they show us the top 100, I'm going to put I would put money on it that 80 plus of those teams have played more than 70 games. Now, if that's what you're into, cool. If it's not, sucks to be you. What are we going to do here? So I think we're going to try and surf that. We'll try and kill that. And what are we blitzing? Here? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? So we can push it to there and push it to there. Then we push that to there and to there. Yeah, that's looking... So it's there, and it's there, and it's there, and it's there, and it's there. Only need pushes now. Pushes. Just need some little pushes. 3 months is way too long for a season. Yep. Yes, it is. There are a bunch of things that Cyanide have, for me, done wrong in this particular season or thing or whatever you want to call it. I have fairly staunchly campaigned for quite a lot of, oh, for fuck's sake, changes, plural, and almost all of them got either talked down by other streamers or talked down by Cyanide. But cauliflower, they don't. I don't think they think there's anything wrong. It's kind of an interesting question. I don't know that that's the case, but that's what they're telling you. It doesn't mean conversations are happening. In what way? Does anyone at Cyanide play the game? I've no idea. Yes, they do have a lot to be working on. Death says, I stated that my biggest fear before Season 1 was that the ranking was going to be based totally on the number of games you could play. I also sorted that I didn't want to have to play one team for 80 plus games, and the streamer's brother basically said that the ladder wasn't for me then. I immediately unfollowed said streamer. Yeah. Yeah, that's currently where we're at, which is a real shame. I wish the ladder was not. I wish the ladder was fundamentally and completely something else, and I didn't want it to be what it is at all. But it is, right? So it's not. Yeah, I don't have control over it. It is what it is, which is a phrase I fucking hate. But it doesn't make it untrue. I think we have to blitz with the ball carrier here. And the ball is going there, I think, actually. Because the Rat Ogre is not moving because the ball carrier is blitzing. So if the Rat Ogre isn't moving, we can definitely put you there. Ball's going to go there, I think. Or there. There's an amazing square. There is an absolutely amazing square. Don't drop it. Oh, you dropped it again. Well done. Early games is really achievable in 3 months. It's just literally Cavalry Open League with shiny titles. Yeah, Wubwubs, it absolutely is that. It absolutely is a load of old nonsense. Argue the Call might be broken. I haven't seen Argue the Call be broken, Seabros, but it doesn't mean to say that it's not. Nearly 8 games a week. Do you only get points for winning? Yeah, it seems like you broadly get nothing for drawing at all. Very, very, very little, if anything at all. And then you get stuff for winning and you lose stuff for losing. I think we're going to apothecary that. You will get draw points if you're the underdog. Ooh. Ooh, that's the last reroll. Or not. Ooh, oh, no. We do not use the reroll here, and we turn him over. Even if it costs me a Skaven. Yeah. Right, you're not going anywhere, so stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Let's see what this is first. It's a pow. Ball goes there. Cannot trust that man to not drop it. Oh, fucking hell. Oh dear. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah. The ladder we've got currently is just is Blood Bowl 1's open ladder with some shiny stuff glued on the front of it. Yeah, it is Nagaroth open. Yeah. We might actually struggle here. Because the Dark Elves have got the mobility, and I don't think we've got the players. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 people down. That's a problem. So I've got to recover these next turn. And although he's got no rerolls, we've got serious mobility challenges. Is it worth it to keep a player that has a serious injury? Yeah, you can. They're not career enders like they used to be in Blood Bowl 1. Blood Bowl 2, sorry. Any word on the things still not into this season are coming? No, Towley, I've not heard a word. I am very tempted to be blitzing. Blitzing here, actually. Just get you off. Yeah. That's a real shame. There's also a real shame. Yeah, we're not doing anything with the big guys. I wish we were, but we're not. The math was interesting. I would imagine now that the regen teams have a huge advantage in ladder. From both the possibilities of being able to pick the skills that you want, which everyone's got, but also 4+ to just get anybody back all of the time when apothecaries have got worse again. Yeah, Necro will be a scourge of the ladder very soon.
Ho, ho, ho!
Evening, Santa. Give me Undead and Tomb Kings. Yeah. I mean, we're back to wishing they'd put all the teams in again. What's the issue with the casualty system? The apothecaries are slightly worse than they were in Blood Bowl 2, and now Miss Next Game or worse is more prevalent. So therefore, if that is true, then you want teams that are either not going to suffer as many missed next games, or that have got good linemen, so that they can deal with having players MNG'd. Right. It's okay. Right. That's annoying. Right. Dark Elf is going to run off over there. She is going. He is going. He, it, they are going to run off over there. Blitz here. Let's go for it to get you in there. Yes. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. Ugh. Yuck. Alright. One. You're not going that way now. Don't care. Punch that in the face. Come on. Right, where are we going to put you? Are you going there? No. Are you going there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck. What's the red flashing all about? I was using the time bank. Hang on, have I used my time bank? Oh,
Back
I
from
have used my
tournament.
time bank.
2-0-1 for me. 3-0-0 for San. Getting him first.
Oh wow, nice one. Is that a per player thing? Yeah. I think this is going to be a draw now. I should have made go for it's with the elf. I should have gone and stood there. Like, 2 simple basic go for it's just get me there and get me out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's really poor play. Really poor. Oh well.
It's not always about the money, Spider-Man.
Congratulations, by the way, Dementa.
Mets, baby. Love the Mets. All right, baby. Let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
Hang on. Here he comes. Oh, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Oh dear. Well, it's 3 plus with a reroll, 2 plus, 2 plus. So 1, pick it up. Phew. Bit lucky that one. The Dark Elf Renegade is leveled. Game was that? That was game 11. How many points have you picked up? So to get block on you, I need 14 points. And how many have you got? 12. 12, okay. Should we take dodge? Yeah, there we go. And it's 12-star player points for a normal skill on you. Is there anything I want on this guy? Like extra arms for picking it up, maybe? So he actually picks it up on a 2 plus with a reroll. That's pretty good, isn't it? Two heads for dodgeability. I think extra arms here, I think. There we go. Right, so we've now got a reliable picker-upperer. Yeah, we've got a reliable picker-upperer. We've got the start of a surf. That's going to take Juggernaut as its next skill. The Orc is miles away. And then we need to put some skills in here. Yeah, that's alright. It's coming along, isn't it?